What's up, everybody? Brian Inskip here with Surf Homes NC, back again to fill you in on what's going up, what's going down, and where things are at in the Oak Island real estate market. So I just wanted to take a minute to wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and I hope that a lot of you are lucky enough that you're going to get to enjoy the holiday, kick back for a couple days right here on Oak Island. Now remember, I do these market updates every month, so that if you want to keep track of what's happening in the Oak Island real estate market, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you get notified when the next episode comes out, as well as all the other cool videos that we put together as we explore and share all things coastal North Carolina real estate and lifestyle. Also, be sure to watch to the end of this video, not only to get the latest update on the Oak Island real estate market. As a bonus at the end, I'm going to share with you my top 3 property picks of homes that are for sale right now on Oak Island. So today I'm bringing you this market update from one of my oceanfront listings. We're at 5403 West Beach here on the west end of Oak Island, with Lone Rider Bar and Restaurant just around the corner, and the newly built marina that they're putting in right there. And the Point is also just a few blocks away. So if you haven't checked this listing out, check out the awesome video tour that we put together. I'll put a link right up here on the screen so you can check out this house. This is your November 2024 Oak Island real estate market update. All right, so pay close attention on these, because there's definitely been some shifts over the last month in the market, but we always start off in the same place. Let's check in with what prices are doing. So the average sales price on Oak Island through the month of October, we actually saw a month-over-month increase of 3.7%. That's a pretty healthy gain month over month, especially when the market's been staying relatively flat. So buyers, I hope you hear what I'm saying there. That means prices went up over the last month. If you're on the fence playing that waiting game, waiting for prices to go down, this would be an indicator that they're not doing that. They're actually going the opposite direction. Now, whether that trend continues or not, that will be told in time. Right now, the average sales price is sitting at $659,260. Quick side note, if you're watching this and you're saying, I wonder what that means for my house or my property that I have here on Oak Island. If you're interested in knowing what your property here on Oak Island is worth, there's a couple things you can do. I'm going to put a link to my free home valuation tool in the comments of this video, so you can go down there, click that link, plug your address in. Super easy. I'll give it a look, get back to you within 24 hours, and give you a pretty accurate price of what your property would sell for right now on Oak Island. Alternative is you could just give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. We can get that conversation. I'll let you know how all these stats that I'm sharing, which are averages and overall market stats, I'll let you know how those impact your specific property. All right, next up, let's look at average price per square foot. So month over month, average price per square foot on Oak Island is up 1.2%. Right now we're sitting at an average price per square foot of $430. I like this stat because it's a good benchmark for you to compare different properties that might be a little different in features and things like that. The price per square foot gives you a real easy tool to kind of compare the actual value for the amount of house that you're getting. So not everybody looks at that. I think it's an interesting stat to track, and that is mirroring, actually trailing a little bit, the overall average sales price. So definite increase in average price per square foot month over month, and year over year it's actually up 4.4%. So those first two stats all indicating values going upward on Oak Island. All right, next up, so a property gets listed for sale. They've got an asking price on it. What does that property actually sell for? That's what gives us our average listing to sale price. That saw a pretty good jump over the last month. We saw a 1.2% rise in the average listing price to sales price. So right now we're sitting at an average of 98%. What that means is that the final asking price of a property, on average, owners on Oak Island are expecting to get 98% of that. So that doesn't leave a lot of negotiating room, right? If you're a buyer or if you're a seller, that's education to know that I don't have to price a whole bunch of money on top of the price of my house to put in negotiating room. You shouldn't have to negotiate a lot if the property's priced correctly. And if you're a buyer, this is good to know. Owners still are not negotiating a ton. Of course, it's an average, so there's numbers above and below that, and there's certainly always opportunities out there, but that also saw a rise over the last month. All right, the next segment we look at is inventory. First stat on this one is the number of homes that are for sale active on Oak Island right now. Month over month, we saw a 1.6% increase in the number of homes for sale on Oak Island. You might think, why is that? It's a beach market. Isn't everybody selling in the summer? We've actually got a pretty strong fall and winter market where owners like to sell their properties in the off season here in a lot of our beach markets. So we're seeing an increase in the number of new listings over the last month, and those two combined brings us to our monthly supply of homes. That has seen a dramatic increase over the last couple years, and certainly over the last month. Currently, there was a 20% increase in the month's supply of homes for sale on Oak Island. And the reason that's increasing, even though we're seeing slight increases in new listings, slight increases in the number of homes for sale, the rate of sale has dropped, and that's what's allowing that overall inventory to grow. Now, keep this in mind. There are certain segments on the island where inventory is extremely low. There are certain neighborhoods, certain sections, certain types of homes where there's almost nothing available, and then there's others where there's quite a few. So all of this you got to take with a grain of salt, and you want to dissect the specific market segment that you're looking at to get the most relevant data. So whether you're a buyer or seller, when we first start talking, if you're looking to buy or sell, we're going to dissect these market stats, and we're going to break them down even further to the specific type of homes that you're either looking to sell or looking to buy. All right, last but not least, let's take a look at the activity, or what I like to call the energy in the market. First thing we're going to look at there is the number of new listings. Month over month, we saw a 2.6% increase in the number of new listings hitting the market in Oak Island. Next thing we look at is pending sales. That's homes going under contract. There we actually saw a 5.6% decrease. So we're increasing the number of new listings, and we decreased the number of pending sales. That is partially what's adding to that increased supply of homes. When you've got more homes coming on the market and fewer homes going under contract, that starts to build your inventory. Last but not least, closed sales. These are the properties that make it to the finish line and sell on Oak Island. So month over month, we saw absolutely no change in the number of closed sales. So that has remained level through the month of November. That's 68 homes closed for the month, which is strong for fourth quarter. And that's a trend that we're probably looking to see increase as we roll into 2025. But be sure we'll be coming at you in these future updates with a year-end review where we're going to look at the whole year and do some projections of where we see the market going next year in 2025. All right, so that does it for your market update and stats. So now let's take a look at my top 3 property picks, homes for sale right now on Oak Island. First up, I've got 108 Southeast 37th Street. This would be along the lines of your investor special. It's a 3-bedroom, 4-bath house, 2,474 square feet. That is a lot of square footage. You're right on the Davis Canal with this property, and it's listed at $610,000. That's hard to find a property anymore right along Davis Canal in that kind of price range. And if we look back to these stats that I'm sharing, remember that average price per square foot stat of $430? This home is currently priced at $246.56 per square foot. That obviously represents that there's a lot of potential upside to this property if you're looking to invest in it, looking to build some sweat equity, or just looking for a very reasonable entry price in a stellar location on the southeast side of Oak Island Drive. So I love that property. Yes, it needs a little TLC probably, but can't beat that location and you can't beat that price. All right, so I'm bringing you these top 3 property picks. I'm checking these out on my website at surfhomesnorthcarolina.com. It is set up 100% to help you find the perfect, most awesome house here at the beach or here in coastal North Carolina. So I've got a link to my website in the comments of this video. So that website is 100% dedicated to Oak Island, North Carolina beach real estate and coastal properties. And I'm the one behind it. I'm the only one behind it. So you're not going to get harassed by 50,000 people calling you, texting you, sending you a bunch of spam emails. It's a nice, safe place to look that gives you everything you need to know about beach properties and coastal properties here in North Carolina. All right, top property pick number 2, 122 Southwest 24th Street. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, 2,280 square feet. It's right on Big Davis Canal. You've got a pier, a dock, launch your kayaks, fish right from your backyard. It's also got a swimming pool on the back deck overlooking the canal. So it might need a little TLC around the edges and everything. It's got room for upgrades. You got room to make a return when you're investing on the water. But this property to me just looks like a ton of fun and a great place to be, whether it's for your own use or you're looking at it for a rental. That's a lot of awesome amenities to be able to offer for renters or enjoy yourself. If you buy this house, you have to call me. I want to come over. I want to hang out, because this house to me is all about good times, having fun, and taking advantage of everything that Oak Island has to offer. And it's listed at $1.3 million. All right, last pick on my top 3 picks for this month. We've got 5706 West Dolphin Drive. This is a new construction home listed at $1,850,000, 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, 2,754 square feet. What makes me love this one is its location 100%. This is an Eisenhower built home. This property comes with a boat slip. Yes, a boat slip at Blue Water Point. So the new marina that just got built right next to Lone Rider Restaurant and Bar that does live music and everything. This is another fun beach pad. You got the beach right there. You got your own boat slip where you can be out in the Atlantic Ocean. You can be running down the intercoastal in 0 time flat. Absolutely love it. Would make a great rental or a great personal property. So be sure you check that one out as well. That's a wrap for this market update, but I'll be back again with another one next month. And remember, we release new videos every month exploring all that Oak Island has to offer with our lifestyle videos. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. Again, want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. We're super grateful that we're out here towards the end of November, and it's a gorgeous day. So we're getting ready to just pause for a minute, enjoy the views, enjoy a sunset here. Thanks again for watching. I'm Brian Inskip with Surf Homes NC, and I'll see you on the next one.